Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the gracious, the merciful. They ask you about the spoils of the world. Say, they belong to Allah and His Messenger. So fear Allah and set things right among yourselves. And obey Allah and His Messenger. If you are true believers are those whose hearts tremble when with fear when mention of Allah, when they mention the name of Allah. The true believers are those whose hearts tremble with the fear of mention of Allah, and whose faith grows stronger when they listen to His revelation. They are those who put their trust in their Lord, who pray regularly and give in alms the charity out of what we have provided for them. Such are the true believers. They have a high standing with their Lord. His forgiveness and honorable provision made for them. As for it was your Lord who rightfully brought you forth from your house, even though some of the believers disliked it. And they disputed with you concerning the truth after it had become manifest, as though they were being driven to their deaths with open eyes. Allah promised you that one of the two parties would fall to you, and you wished that one without sting should be yours. But Allah wanted to establish the truth by His words and cut off the root of those who denied the truth, so that He might prove the truth to be the true and the false to be the false. However much the wrongdoers might dislike it. When you prayed to your Lord for help, He answered, I am sending to your aid 1,000 angels in succession. Allah only did this to give you good news, and so that your hearts might be set at rest, for help comes from Allah alone. Surely Allah is the Almighty and the Wise. He brought drowsiness upon you to give you His reassurance, and send down water from the sky upon you, so that He might thereby purify you and remove Shaitan's pollution from you, and make your hearts strong and your feet firm. When your Lord commanded the angels, saying, I am with you, so make those who believe stand firm. I will instill fear in the hearts of those who deny the truth, the disbelievers. So strike their necks and strike all their finger joints. That was because they defied Allah and His Messenger. He who defies Allah and His Messenger shall be severely punished by Allah. That is your punishment. Test it then, and know that for those who deny the truth, the disbelievers, there is punishment of the fire. O believers, when you meet in the battle, those who are disbelievers, never turn your backs on them. Whoever turns his back on such an occasion, unless it be a strategy of the war, or in an endeavor to join another group, will indeed draw down upon himself the anger of Allah. And hell shall be his abode, and the worst indeed is that destination. You did not kill them, it was Allah who killed them, and when you throw the stones upon them, it was not when you throw upon them, it was not you, but Allah who threw it, so that He might confer on the believers a great favor from Himself. Surely Allah is all-hearing, all-knowing. That is what happened, and Allah will surely undermine the design of those who are disbeliever. If you are seeking a judgment has now come to you. If you desist, stop it. It will be better for you. But if you return, we too will return, and your host, will avail you not. However numerous it may be, and that surely Allah is with the believers. O believers, obey Allah and His Messenger and do not turn away from Him now that you have heard all. Do not be like those who say, we hear, but pay no heed to what they hear. The worst creatures in sight of Allah are those who are deaf and dumb and who possess no understanding. If Allah had willed any good in them, if Allah had found any good in them, He would certainly have made them hear. But being as they are, even if He makes them hear, they will turn away in aversion. O believers, obey Allah and the Messenger when He calls you to that which gives you life. Know that Allah stands between man and his heart, and you shall all be gathered in His presence. And beware of an affliction that will not smite exclusively those among you who have done wrong. Know that Allah is ever in exacting retribution. Remember when you were few in number and were accounted weak in the land, ever fear the onslaught of your enemies, but He provided you with shelter and supported you with the help and provided you with good things, so that you might be grateful. Do not betray Allah and His Messenger, and do not knowingly violate your trusts. Know that your wealth and children are a trial, and that there is an immense reward with Allah. O believers, if you fear Allah, He will grant you the ability to discriminate between right and wrong, and will forgive you. O believers, if you fear Allah, He will grant you the ability to distinguish between right and wrong, and will forgive you your sins, and Allah is limitless in His great bounty. Remember how those who bent on denying the truth plotted against you to imprison you or kill you or expel you. They schemed, but Allah also schemed. Allah is the best of the schemers. Whenever our revelation are recited to them, whenever our revelations are recited to them, they say, we have heard them. If we wished, we could produce like. They are nothing but the fables of the ancients. They also said, Allah, if this really is the truth from you, then rain down upon us stones from sky, or send us some other painful punishment. But Allah would not punish them while you were in their midst, nor would He punish them so long as this shout forgiveness. Yet, why should Allah not punish them when they debar people from the sacred mosque, although they are not its guardians? Its rightful guardians are those who fear Allah, though most of them do not realize it. Their prayer at the sacred house are nothing but whistling and clapping of the hands. So test the punishment because of your denial. Those who are bent on denying the truth, the disbelievers, are spending their wealth in debarring others from the way of Allah. They will continue to spend it in this way till, in the end, this spending will become a source of intense regret for them. And then they will overcome. And those who deny the truth, the disbelievers, will gather together in hell, so that Allah may separate the bad from the good. He will heap the wicked one upon another and cast them into hell. These will surely be the losers. Tell those who are bent on denying the truth, the disbelievers, that if they desist, they stopped, their past shall be forgiven. But if they persist in the sin, they have an example in the fate of those who went before. Fight them until there is no more persecution. And the law belongs to the meaning here is the law. The law belongs wholly, completely to Allah. If they desist, then surely Allah is watchful of what they do. But if they turn away, know that Allah is your protector, the best of the protectors and the best of the helpers. Know that the 1/5 of your battle gains belongs to Allah and His Messenger, to His close relatives and orphans, to the needy and the travelers. If you believe in Allah in the revelation we send down to our servant on the decisive day, the day when the two forces meet, Allah has power over everything, over all things. You were on the nearer side of the valley and they were on the farther side, and the caravan was below you. Had you wished to set a time by mutual agreement, you would certainly have disagreed on the timing. However, the encounter took place so that Allah might settle a matter which had already been ordained, so that he who was to perish might perish after clear evidence of the truth, and he was to live might live in the clear evidence of the truth. Surely Allah is the all-hearing, the all-knowing. Allah showed them to you in your dream as small in number. If He had shown them to you as many, you would have lost heart and disputed about the matter. But Allah saved you. He has full knowledge of what is in the human heart. When at the time of your encounter He made them appear few in your eyes and made you appear few in their eyes, it was so that Allah might bring about that which had been decreed. Everything returns to Allah. O believers, when you encounter a party, remain firm and remember Allah much so that you may successful. Obey Allah and His Messenger and avoid dissension, lest you falter and are no longer held in fear. Have patience. Allah is with those who are patient. Do not be like those who left their homes full of conceit, the deception, and showing off to the others. They debar others from the way of Allah, but Allah has knowledge of all their actions. Shaitan made their deeds seem fair to them and said, none of the people shall prevail against you this day. I shall be your protector. But when the two forces came in the sight of each other, he turned on his back, on his heels, saying, this is where I leave you. I see what you do not, and I fear Allah. So Shaitan ran away from them. Allah is severe in His punishment. The hypocrites and those whose hearts were perverted said, these people must be deluded by their religion. But he who places his trust in Allah, Allah is Almighty, the Wise. If you could see when the angels take the souls of those who are disbelievers, those who are bent on denying the truth, the disbelievers, how they strike their faces and backs, saying, test the punishment of the burning. This is a punishment for what your hands committed. For Allah never does the least wrong to His servants. Like Pharaoh's people and those that have gone before them, they rejected the signs of Allah, and Allah sees them for their sins. Allah is strong and severe in punishment. Allah would never withdraw a favor that He had conferred upon you, a people, unless they change what is in their hearts. Allah is all-hearing, the all-knowing. Like Pharaoh's people and those who went before them, they denied their lords, the signs of their Lord. We destroyed them for their sins, and we drowned Pharaoh's people. They were all evildoers. The worst creatures in the sight of Allah are those who reject Him, those who reject Allah and will not believe. Those with whom you have made a covenant and who break their covenant on every occasion and have no fear, should you encounter them in war, then deal with them in such a manner that those that follow them should abandon their designs and may take warning. And if you learn of treachery on the part of any people, throw their treaty back at them so as to be on equal terms. For Allah does not love the treacherous. Let not the deniers think that they will ever get away. They cannot frustrate Allah. They have not the power to do so. Prepare any strength you can muster against them, and any cavalry with which you can overave Allah's enemy, and your own enemy as well, and others beside them whom you do not know but who are known to Allah. Anything you spend in the way of Allah will be repaid to you in full. You will not be wronged. Then if they should be inclined to make peace with them and put your trust in Allah. Surely it is He who is all-hearing, all-knowing. Should they seek to deceive you, Allah is enough for you. It was He who strengthened you with His help and rallied the faithful around you and beyond their hearts together. Even if you had spent all that is on the earth, you could not have bound their hearts together, but Allah has bound them together. Surely He is the Almighty, the Wise. O Prophet, Allah is sufficient for you and the believers who follow you. People urge the believers to fight. If there are 20 of you who are steadfast, they will overcome 200. And if there are 100 of you, they will overcome 1,000 of those who are disbelievers. For they are devoid of understanding. Allah has now lightened your burden, for He knows that there is weakness in you. If there are 100 of you who are steadfast, they will overcome 200. And if there are 1,000 of you, they will overcome 2,000 by Allah's will. Allah is with those who are steadfast. It is not right for a prophet to keep captives unless he battle strenuously in the land. You desire the gain of this world, while Allah desires for you the hereafter, the next life. Allah is Almighty, Allah is Mighty, the Wise. Had it not been for a writ from Allah that had already gone forth, you would have been severely punished on account of what you took. So eat of which you have gained in war as lawful and good, and fear Allah. Surely Allah is the most forgiving, the merciful. O Prophet, tell those you have taken captive, if Allah knows of any good in your hearts, He will give you something better than what has been taken from you, and He will forgive you. Allah is the forgiving, the merciful. And if they would betray you, they betrayed Allah before, and He gave power over them. Allah is aware, the Wise. Those who believed and migrated and struggled for the cause of Allah with their possessions and persons, and those who have given refuge and help are the friends and protectors of one another. But as for those who have come to believe without having migrated, you are in no way responsible for their protection until they migrate. If they seek your help in the matter of religion, it is incumbent on you to help them. It's compulsory on you to help them, except against the people with whom you have a pact. Allah sees what you do. Those who deny the truth, the disbelievers, support one another. If you fail to do likewise, there will be great disorder and corruption in the land. Those who have believed and migrated and striven for the cause of Allah, as well as those who have given them refuge and support, are the true believers. They shall have forgiveness and honorable provision. And those who have believed later on and migrated and struggled for the cause of Allah, for the sake of Allah, alongside you, are also a part of you. But as to blood relations, they are nearer one another in the book of Allah. Allah has full knowledge of everything.